your names, please?
My name is Eyerusalem.
Rebecca.
Aaishah. Okay, the song that we're going to be doing is Deny by Kehlani. Please approve me.
You got a lot of things to say. You got a lot of things on your plate. You got a lot, I mean a lot of things that I just cannot say. It's going on my way. You bitches riding on all my waves, but you bitches tired and underpaid. I show they got 0% on the public shit, cause you don't write the shit she say. Cause I'm up right now, been up, all come down. When I'm not so high in life, not so loud, cause I've been wet.
So basically, we decided that we're going to do incorporate projections in the video because towards the chorus it gets more fast-paced, and we feel like from our case studies that we've included in this, there's a lot of projections in there where it's fast-paced. So we've decided to put it in the chorus and other fast-paced bits like towards the end of the song. And we'll use a variety of locations and studio shots in black and white, and our theme is going to be black, white and red because her album cover is black, white and red, and I feel like those colours project more of the anger that is in the song, like so it can project the moods of it. We're only going to have one person for this song, which will be the main singer due to the fact that the song is mostly about her, and the location will be the studio, graffiti-based areas, the streets, like outside, and a house in a house.
The reason we chose this song is because we believe that lyrics will help us show women in a positive light. Because from the research that we've done, there's a stereotype that is common in music videos which shows women as submissive and like vulnerable and like needing help and that. So this song will help us like show women like being in control of.
The lyrics of the song is like most girls will to relate because it's empowering, and it's basically explaining like her haters that she's made it far, and like the lyrics because I'm up right now, then I'll come down, I'm not so high, blah blah blah. Shows that she's not only on the rise, but she's like mentally up there. She's like ready for success.
Okay, so the editing account will like include a lot of editing, and there will be like slow motions of like balloon bursting like with water inside it, like a bird flying and stuff, like to symbolize her being free and stuff. And we'll also have camera works such as like panning around her like when she's in the middle of central London and like it's nighttime and stuff, and like to emphasize her coming from nothing and making it into the city.
What inspired us to do Did I would be The Zone by The Weeknd, and from that there was a lot of double exposures, and it's quite dark and stuff. Where Are You Now and Come Closer, because there's a lot of projections and stuff in it, and there's a lot of camera work and editing, which is what we want to focus on in this video instead of more narrative, which we're trying to make the editing show her like story.
For example, this The Zone by The Weeknd, it shows several shots of The Weeknd in a warehouse with a scene of blonde woman projected on the wall behind him, and this inspired us to use project in our music video because like it can help us narrate the story, and yeah, and then we're gonna use this type of stuff as well, like when there's a light and silhouette behind him. Silhouette.
Basically, this is one of our main videos that have inspired us. It's a very basic set of the woman in this mid shot, but there was CGI used on a woman, and it was videoed on the main artist, and it's just very abstract. The set itself is simplistic, but the use of the projections make the video so abstract and complex. And yeah,
It's gonna be hard to do it.
It's
but
gonna be
we're just like trying to challenge ourselves. This is what it looks like.
If you stay with me,
Sorry guys. Yeah.
Oh, so our video will be different because we're gonna have projections and like smoke bombs with like different colours and stuff. As again, there'll only be one female singer, and we're gonna use a lot of locations like graffiti backgrounds such as Brick Lane or Central London, and also and studio.
Okay, our main location will be in the studio because like we're doing more editing stuff, like the bursting of the balloon on that weekend. So we're gonna use that as our main thing because it requires us to use a front, a green screen and the white screen. And then, but we've also like found other locations such as Central London, Brick Lane, as she said, and an apartment where you can see the city to show her lifestyle and stuff.
The song doesn't contain a lot of swear word. It does contain some, but we've decided not to bleep out any of the parts as it can be confusing for viewers to see her story because the swear words are a part of how she's like telling her story, and if you bleep it out, it's going to be confusing for our viewers. It's 4 minutes long.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, the audience is gonna be like females between the age of 15 to 25 because we believe that it's gonna be more relatable to them because she just like explains what her past is like and how she got there, and she's basically also like stunning about like what she got and stuff, which is what a lot of young people like to do.
We're broadcasting our video on YouTube, or I can't say that, Vimeo? However, there's complications on YouTube with copyright and stuff, so like for our practice video, our video got deleted because the music that we used, there was copyright, so we don't want to do that if it's going to be deleted after all of our work and stuff. So our second option would be Vimeo.
Alright, let's carry on then with comments, questions and feedback. Switch that off. Comments, questions and feedback. What did you think? Did you like it? Go on, Jessie.
Have you looked into like the CGI and how we would?
It's too complicated for us to do for the time that we need to finish filming it. So we're going to try to do the projections because on the video that you saw, it was CGI videoed on a woman. Then that was videoed on her again for a second time. So it's too long for us to do it. So we're going to just try and do the projections and
But
use
we
editing
want,
to...
like, we've asked Tom, and he said it can be possible if we like really try and do it, but if it doesn't work out, we'll just do it.
Because I was talking. You know how you said about the projector? Where are you guys going to get the projector from?
Tom's got a projector.
So you're going to do that part inside the studio?
Yeah.
So inside like the smoke bombs and stuff, are you going to...
That's going to be
That's gonna be
outside.
outside.
We can't do that inside. That's like...
That's dangerous.
That's health
Yeah, I know.
hazard.
So
we're
do you
going
still
to
be
do those
projecting?
parts in like Brick Lane and on the street and stuff because it's more...
So do you still project why the smoke is, or is that going to be like a
No, the
separate
projection
scene?
is going to be on the main like
It's
artist.
just gonna be the face.
Yes,
Like, we can't include
the
anything
smoke bombs
else.
and stuff are going to be other stuff included in the video, but not on the main artist. The projection is only going to be on the main artist. Yeah.
Who's going to be the main artist? One more question. Where do you like? Because you know smoke bombs, they might sell it. Do you know where to get from?
Yeah, they're not that expensive either.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're cheap. But also, they don't last that long. Also.
They're like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
The video is 4 minutes long and we're not going to have it for the whole minute because we're going to have
you
like
have to keep them
shortcut.
Yeah.
The apartment.
Yeah, we've already got one because
Basically, like I'm getting an apartment for my birthday, so we're gonna film it for my birthday.
so as a part of her birthday we're gonna be doing
I'm
filming
there, yeah.
and stuff.
I mean, is it really necessary? You've got a lot of ideas anyway. as well, and surely it's more of an urban sort of thing. But it's your choice.
Yeah, because in her lyrics, she's just like she's stunting and like she's
What was
talking
stunting?
about
What
what
is
she
that
has.
stunting?
It's like
Stunting,
showing
like,
people like this is
showing
what
off.
I've got, this is what I look like.
Showing off.
Yeah.
She's showing off.
Like she's doing good without the person that she's talking about.
So then the partner would be like, she's got like a good
Like she's
standard
got
of
money,
living.
she's
It's
taking
gonna
over
be
the
like showing
city.
the city as
It's
well. which
like a lot of our camera angles would be low angles as well. So from the apartment being high over, looking over the city, it's gonna be her looking down on people, like showing that she's higher up than.
Have you thought about costume? Like, what she's gonna wear in an apartment?
Not yet.
So we seem to have a lot of performance with the lip sync. We've got some conceptual elements with our balloon and our smoke bomb and our projections, and we've also got a bit of a narrative story going on. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think that what you end up, I think it's great that you've got lots of ideas, but we're going to need to slim down some of these ideas, because putting all of that together, A, it might not be very coherent, and B, it's a huge production. You're talking about, you know, a budget of 50,000 or whatever. But I don't want to like squash all your dreams. What I'm saying is there's a lot there. We need to get it all out there and then slim it down and think about what is realistic and what isn't. Yeah. So some of it is going to be clearly realistic. I like your idea of using the crabbing camera. You were saying going around her. I think that's nice. You thought really carefully about that sort of thing. And so the next stage is to plan it out line by line and see what does fit together, what's coherent, what suits the lyric, and so on. Is there anything else? Any other comments?
You said you wanted to film a bird like in slow motion, and obviously that's not easy because birds just fly away and like don't really care. So how are you gonna do that?
When you edit it and like really slow it down, like really
Because you might not get it first time, so you might.
yeah, we have to do it.
You can do a bit of bird watching, can't
Don't give up.
they? Come up.
But they, yeah, they can do it in their apartment. Because their apartment's gonna be high up anyway.
How can we do it?
I don't think they're like watching birds. I think you'll be going down to Walthamstow or Hackney Marshes and sitting around for a long time. That's what you'll be doing
Like,
with
do
the
you think
camera.
it'll be high up? Because they're gonna have to go high up to get them.
But it's time consuming.
It is time consuming, all of it's time consuming. It's a very ambitious idea, and there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But we're going to need to slim some of it down, I think. All right.